And a happy Tuesday to you. It will not be a repeat for LSU as the NCAA Women's National Champion after they fell to Caitlin Clark in Iowa in the Elite Eight last night, 94-87. Clark scored 41 points and had 12 assists to lead the Hawkeyes past the Tigers in a rematch of last year's title game. Hailey Van Lith finished with 9 points despite being very ill and needing IV fluids before the game and at halftime. She drew the task of trying to guard Clark for most of the contest.
Caitlin's very skilled. She's a great player. She hit some tough shots, and there's not a whole lot you can do about some of the threes she hit. And I think, her role, the team around her that plays a role, they did a good job of executing their role. So, ultimately they played better than us, and that's what it was.
The question now is whether Hailey will call it a college career and look towards the WNBA or return for another season under Coach Kim Mulkey at LSU. Her coach would love to have her come back.
I hope it's not her last game, but if it is, I'm proud to have been her coach for a year. Hailey Van Lith came to LSU after being an abundant shooter, shot it a lot at Louisville, had great success, was on good teams. But she graduated in 3 years with a finance degree. She wanted to experience all the things I guess she saw from afar with our championship last year. And for her to take that leap of faith and leave her comfort zone at Louisville, you don't see many players do that when she was that big a piece to their puzzle. She has embraced learning a new position, taking less shots. Our last game against UCLA, I thought her stats were very good, but I'm an old point guard and I see all that. Forever indebted to Hailey and her unselfish play to come to LSU to play with a lot of great players.
Iowa will face UConn in the Final Four after the Huskies beat USC 80-73 to advance. They'll join South Carolina and NC State in Cleveland on Friday. Well, Emerson Hancock earned his first career Major League win last night as the Mariners knocked off Cleveland by a final of 5-4. Hancock went 5 1/3 innings, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits with a strikeout and a walk and a home run. Hancock got some help from his star center fielder to help with the cause in the first inning.
Julio ranging back towards the pen. Julio jumps, makes the catch. The no-fly zone, indeed, and nobody more appreciative than Emerson Hancock. A 1-2-3 second. Julio with the greatest joy we've got in Seattle. What a play! That's gonna work. Base hit. Garver Rumling coming around third. He'll get there. Talk about Rumling. How about Big Cal getting a third? Mariners got a 1-0 lead. Here's the 1-1. Like that. Deep, headed towards the gap. Look at this, baby. Go! Gone! Down King zone, a 3-run homer, and the Mariners have a 4-0 lead. Give it the old chef kiss. There it is. If you throw out Babe Ruth, you probably got at least a 40% chance. That's hanging up, and I'm probably going to get down. Julio, did he get it? Clean catch. He did.
Now this sliding catch on the backhand side, not an easy play.
No fly zone. Here we go at 3-2. 1 out. Walked him. That'll pick up an RBI. Monsters at the back of the bullpen. I said, what do you think of the bullpen and the pitching staff? Said it's gross. Fly ball. Let's go do it right here. Julio put it in his pocket. Game over. Mariners.
Hancock said it was sure nice to get that first one under his belt.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of felt like a debut all over again. Just the pregame, just the hype, how excited I was to get back out there. But, I mean, we wanted to attack. We wanted to just kind of stay aggressive. And, I mean, the defense played outstanding tonight. They really did. The offense came through, and then the bullpen came in and shut it down. So it was a good win. It's fun, man. Being here and playing in front of those fans, just the electricity, the energy that they bring, just kind of how everything that happened this offseason, getting the opportunity to be back and doing it and just go out there and trying to help us win. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the goal, and just keep building off of this. There's a lot of work to be done. I can get better. I can continue to just, keep pushing, keep going. And every time I'm out there, the only thing I want to do is help us win.
Manager Scott Service was beaming over his starting pitcher and happy to see the offense click early.
It starts with pitching with us, and really excited for Emerson Hancock. That's his first major league win tonight, and he earned it against a team that's been swinging the bat really well. I thought he just established he was going to attack the strike zone right from the get-go and really trust his stuff, and really happy for him. Again, you look at his spring training, I thought he had a really good camp, but it wasn't really projected to make our team, and injury happens, and he steps in and does exactly what we need him to do. Just attack with your stuff, and he's going to only continue to get better.
Ty France also contributed at the plate. The Mariners and Guardians play again tonight at 6:40. That'll be on Root Sports Northwest. Well, the Kraken picked up a road win in NHL play last night, downing San Jose 4-2. Matty Beniers and Oliver Bjorkstrand picked up goals for Seattle before Shane Wright scored his first goal in a Kraken uniform.
Ellie Tolvanen seals the wall. Zetterlund will take over. He has a 20-goal season going, career best. Beniers scores! 29 seconds in. Matty Beniers right off the hop. The Kraken are off and running. Out of the corner. We're coming off a holiday weekend now. Bjorkstrand, he scores! Cue the maestro! Oliver Bjorkstrand. This is Granlund now. Mikhail Granlund, Zetterlund, he scores! A bullet! Power play goal by Fabian Zetterlund. Elite shooter at times, and it used to be all the time. Through center. Nice play, Shane Wright, he kicks it out, Everly's in for Wright, they score! That's hockey, baby! What a play! Shane Wright on the spot, set up beautifully by Jordan Everly. The Kraken back up by 2. Cycle out. This is Kalen Addison, Zetterlund now, and Vlasic with a shot. He scores! The puck has eyes. 14 seconds left. Schwartz, McCann has Everly, and he scored. No, he hit the post. Now he scores. Jared McCann puts it away.
Wright said he was happy to help produce a goal in the win, while Coach Dave Haxtell liked the fact Seattle scored an early goal on the road.
Yeah, definitely felt comfortable out there for sure. Definitely felt like I belong out there, and obviously playing with Schwartzy and Ebbs too. It's pretty easy playing with two guys like that. So, but yeah, felt really good today. Obviously happy with the result as well, and trying to keep it going here.
Well, it's a good way to start the hockey game, especially in this building. We've had a couple nights where we've had trouble scoring in here, so that's a good. That was a good way to get off to a good positive start. We evaluate everything, in a two-way sense, and there was, offensively, there was, some really good and positive things, and that group in particular, they got caught out on a couple long shifts defensively, so there's always things to, you got to look at ways to get off the ice at the right time.
Seattle stays in California to prepare for the LA Kings tomorrow night. That'll be at 6:30 on Root Sports Northwest. Spring break for area schools means a pretty skimpy prep schedule this week, including on the baseball diamonds today. Wenatchee is playing at Sunnyside, Eastmont's hosting Moses Lake, and Chelan is hosting Deer Park. Now, speaking of the Eastmont and Moses Lake matchup, we'll have that here on the NCWLIFE channel. Dan Whitefield, I'll bring you your play-by-play. That'll be aired tonight on TV coming up at 7 o'clock. The boys' soccer schedule has Chelan at Sela. Freitas hosting Othello. Eastmont welcomes Sunnyside tonight at 7. Davis visits Moses Lake also at 7 o'clock. Game 3 of the Western Hockey League playoff series between Wenatchee and Kelowna is tonight in British Columbia. The series is tied at a game apiece after the two split a pair over the weekend in Wenatchee. Tonight's game starts at 7:05. You can hear the action with Austin Drawdy locally on radio at 560 KPQ. Game 4 also tomorrow night at 7:05 in Kelowna. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Tuesday.